I now call Honorable Carter.
Thank you, Chairperson. The thing about Nelson Mandela was he meant what he said and he did what he meant. There was no hypocrisy. He inspired trust because he practiced transparency. If everyone else in government, including those on the right, did the same as Nelson Mandela did in his time as president, the whole country would be behind the government and a high level of trust will continue to exist. The stated objective of a government is to facilitate the involvement of a majority of South Africans in governance, reconstruction and development, nation building and reconciliation, which on the right-hand side, it's a joke. These are worthy objectives, not a joke. This is not surprising, however, because it is Section 195 of the Constitution of 1996, which Nelson Mandela had the honor of signing into law, that obliges government to provide information that is timely, accurate, accessible, in support of the constitutional principles of freedom of expression, transparency, and openness of government. What a wonderful country we would have if everyone in government passionately believed in our Constitution and in transparency and in openness. However, if a president is involved, wittingly or unwittingly, in something that warrants questioning, the Iron Curtain is brought down and security is invoked to trump transparency and openness. A shutdown and a ducking and a diving occurs. We have one of the best constitutions in the world, thanks to Nelson Mandela, but this government acts as a reluctant inheritor of his great legacy. The GCIS system, established in terms of Section 7 of the Public Service Act in 1994, is meant to meet all of the demands of our democratic human rights environment. With the loyal support that this government has had from its voters in successive elections, one would have expected a quid pro quo from this government. Unfortunately, South Africans who were made to endure information deficit as a result of apartheid and poverty are still lagging behind today, 2014. They do not have information to engage in meaningful dialogue with government. Citizens with grievances therefore have to take the streets, and shockingly they continue to resort to mindless vandalism in making their point.
You left
Democracy
with 1 minute, Honourable Member.
has not...
You left with 1 minute.
Democracy has not made itself a people's tool of choice for engagement. Violence and vandalism highlight the failure of government to communicate and empower South Africans to have full access to information. COPE urges the government to get on and do what it knows it has to be done urgently. It must enhance access to information that will enable the public to participate in our country's transformation and in bettering their own lives. The sooner that this government returns to thinking like Nelson Mandela, and the sooner the SABC is freed from subserviently serving the interest of a ruling party, the better it will be for government and the people of this country. The Mandela Road was to be open and the people responded positively. The tendency of the present government is to be opaque and therefore, as it must see clearly, its credibility has always been called into questioning. It isn't the right of only those whom President Zuma terms clever blacks to ask questions and contribute to transformation. Everyone in this country should be doing the same. I thank you.